Repo's production has a game that caught my attention, and maybe it'll catch yours. The Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle-earth. This is for 2 players, ages 10 and up, and should take about 30 to 45 minutes to complete. A dark rumor rises from Mordor. The eye turns to Middle-earth. The hour has come! The Fellowship is reunited. The heroes prepare for battle. Will you play as the Fellowship of the Ring to defend the 3 races and destroy the One Ring? Or will you play as Sauron and pursue Frodo and Sam while deploying your hordes at the gates of the enemy cities? The destiny of Middle-earth is in your hands. The game plays over 3 successive chapters that unfold similarly. On your turn, strengthen your skills, hoard your treasure, stretch your presence across Middle-earth, rally races to your cause, or advance the quest of the ring. That is what the publisher had to say to try to get our attention on this game in their little write-up. And between the picture of the board, or the picture of the game box, and the write-up, it did its job with me. So I went out, I wanted to look into this, get some more information, because I am a fan of Tolkien and Middle-earth. So this is what I found out. So it's 2-player game, just like it says right up front, 2-player head-to-head style game, and I do like that. It's intense. Games tend to be more intense when you get to boil them down to just a 2-player head-to-head kind of action game. And this one, that's it, black and white, just like Tolkien wrote the books. No gray area here whatsoever. Either you are on the side of light with the Fellowship, or you're on the side of darkness with Sauron. Back to basics. Loving it. The components of the game look absolutely amazing. I love them. The standees, well, not standees, but the component pieces, the board, they're absolutely wonderful to look at. And the meeples are so well thought out, the way they're designed and the look for them. It really makes me want to look at the game, and it really helps pull my imagination into the theme, the setting, the environment of Middle-earth. So congratulations to them on really great components. So this game, the rules of the game, the mechanics of the game, are actually built upon 7 Wonders. I played 7 Wonders once, like 6-7 years ago, and I really wasn't impressed with it. Might have been the players, might have been the setting. I don't know, but it really didn't do much for me. So when I found out that this is really catching my attention, based on a game that I didn't really care for, that makes me more interested in this. Something about the way they've retweaked this, the adding on to the rules, learning from past rule mistakes and stuff, the changes in it. There's something that's really getting my attention. It really wants me to step out and try this system again with this Lord of the Ring version of it. With the way this game is talking about, you have like several different ways of playing through the game. You can either try to win the game by Frodo's ring quest, by rallying the races of Middle-earth against the forces of Sauron, or purely conquering through pure power. And I'm sure there's ways of mixing that all up too. I like that. It gives it a sandboxy quality to the game. It gives it the multiple choices, the adding on to the strategies, and that also helps the replayability, because it makes each and every game that I'm going to play different, because there are so many different ways that I can try to win, or try to win again, or lose again. But the possibilities are varied, and I love that. I love that for victory games. Thankfully, the reviewers all seem to be in lockstep here, that the rules are made in a way that they are not overly fidgety, they are not overly complicated, they seem to be geared for a quick read-through and learn, to get the game to the table and get things started, and to be able to teach your friends so that they can play the game pretty quick. So that's a bonus. I've been seeing a lot of games lately that have been having a lot of reviews of fidgety rules, upsetting rules. So to come back and to read that about this, I'm happy. That's what we need. We need games that can get new players involved right away, and the best way to do that is through easy enough rules that they understand. Let's put the depth of the game in the strategy, not the rules. I'm just loving any idea where I'm going to get a chance to play a game in Tolkien's world. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. But to add on the fact that this is a game that has deep strategy and simple rules makes it even more accessible, makes it more want to be played through. That's the image I'm getting from the reviews, the previews, the pictures even that I'm seeing on this. It's really all pulling it together for me and really making me that much more interested to experience Tolkien's world through this game. I think that's kind of what the producers were looking for, the publishers of the game, the creators of the game, was something that would give you an entrance, your imagination, into the entrance of the environment and the thematic world setting that Tolkien so lovingly created. I hope I'm right about that. I hope the other reviewers are right about that, because I have a feeling this is a game that's not going to be on my radar for very long. I really feel that this is going to be moved on to my shelf so it can be getting on my gaming table as often as possible. There's nothing about this game that I've seen, that I've looked at, that I've read, that I've been told, that makes me think at all that this is not for me. It completely is. Even if I wasn't a fan of Tolkien, I think this game is just good enough on a fantasy level all on its own. But let's face it, it is about Tolkien. So any fans of The Hobbit or Tolkien's world, this game might be a must for you, even if you're not a big board gamer. Look into this game, because it might be something that you might want just because it's Tolkien related, Middle-earth related, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings related. Yeah, that's what I think. But listen, I'm not an influencer. I'm not trying to influence you. I'm trying to get you to think. I'm trying to give you information so you can be more informative about the subject, about the topic, about the title, in this case, the game. So please, go get some more information about this. But I think ultimately the best thing to do is to watch playthroughs. This or any game you're interested in. Go watch some playthroughs, and that'll give you the best idea if this is something for you, your family, your friends, your gaming buddies might enjoy. So go. Get some more information on Lord of the Rings, Duel for Middle-earth.